but I just want to say a few words before the party gets started on the dance floor. There are quite a few Irish dancers in the room over here. Pretty excited about that. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Heather. I'm Anne's best friend, Matron of Honor, and Trinity enthusiast. So last summer, Anne took Mary and I out for lunch and asked if we would stand beside her today as her maid and Matron of Honor. Now, I have to be honest, the first thought that came to mind was, yes, I'm not going to have to give a speech. It's all Mary. But here I am, and I'm absolutely proud to be standing with you guys tonight. So I've had some time over the past few days to do some reflecting upon our friendship. And I'm not even sure if you realize this, Anne, but we've been friends for almost 15 years. 10 of which, I might add, a decade, we lived together. We were roommates. Now, typically, the only people you live with for that kind of time is your family, or ends up becoming your family. Anne and I are what I would call Insta friends. We connected immediately. From that very first night at 2622, it felt as though we had known each other for years. We stayed up long nights, talking, laughing, sharing our favorite songs, and quotes with each other. Now, there's one thing that I've always loved about Anne, and I'm sure most of you in here can attest to this. She's always ready to have a good time, no matter what. I can't tell you how many times I've heard her say, Heather, you only live once, when I had some excuse for not going out. Anne has taught me a lot over the last 15 years. She's taught me about friendship, she's taught me about family, she's taught me about Irish dance, Irish fest, St. Patty's Day, and we've even gone to Ireland together. Now the group. I've known you almost as long as I've known Anne, 12 years. I did the math. So I should go back. In college, we lived in a house, 2622, with 2 other girls that are here tonight, and we had some neighbors, some older men. They were like 26. But they had the best porch. We spent many nights out on that porch, just listening to good music, drinking Miller Lite, and just having a good time. We loved that porch so much that when those guys weren't home, or they were sleeping, we figured out how to rappel down from our roommate's 3rd-story bedroom window with a backpack full of Miller Lite and Anne's iPod, and it was awesome. But I mentioned that porch because it was that very porch 12 years ago that we met the groom. I'm taking a stab at this, but I think he was wearing a pair of blue jeans, a matching jean jacket, a pair of Chuck Taylors, and probably some sort of band t-shirt, maybe These Arms Are Snakes, Botch, something like that. But after only a few hours of talking and hanging out, we thought, he's pretty cool. That is until he told us he had to leave to go to a concert. When Anne and I asked what concert that was, he responded, The Nuge. I'm pretty sure Anne and I both spit out our beers in laughter because who goes to a Ted Nugent concert? Seriously. But ever since that day, 12 years ago, Jeff has become Nuge, and Nuge has been one of our best friends. Nuge is definitely one of the most thoughtful and genuine people I've ever met in my life. And I can certainly not imagine a better man to marry my best friend. In honor of your wedding day, I thought it was important to do something special for you guys. So I put together a little performance. And you may recognize this. Mr. and Mrs. Nude and Blue. Congratulations, I love you both, and get your Irish up.